Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Marvel's What If came out with a new episode the other day focusing on Doctor Strange. And while most of the episodes of this show ended on a more positive note, this one was very dark. And of course, I'm here to talk about it, so let's get into it. Cue my new intro, please. Now, Doctor Strange is one of the best characters in the MCU, and with his phenomenal cosmic powers, he's always seemed like a potentially dangerous threat in the MCU. I mean, hell, we already know dude is partly responsible for screwing with the multiverse in Spider-Man No Way Home. With his quick learning, his limitless powers, and access to the Time Stone, the guardian of our reality has been a blessing so far. But this episode of What If explores a different path. It takes the foundation for Strange's mystical journey, the car accident that took away his hands, and instead of that, it takes away the love of his life, Christine. And this small change puts Steven in a much more desperate state of mind by the time he gets to Kamar Charge. He's still able to defeat Dormammu and even becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. So this version of him is actually stronger than the version of the main timeline in the MCU that we know. But despite all that power, he can't let go of the past. This episode was sad. Strange used the Time Stone over and over and over and over and over again, trying to prevent Christine's death, and he was only torturing himself. Can you imagine not only being able to time travel, but to go back and try to fix a mistake and it's not working? It keeps happening. In some cases it gets worse over and over and over and over again. That's what we saw with this. This episode is literally the living personification of the line Mordo left with Strange in the first film. The bill comes due. Always. That's a pretty hard thing, learning that the death or just the simple loss of a loved one is necessary, an absolute point in time. And it just reminds me of what Barry Allen's mom told him in DC's Flashpoint.
You can't change other people. It's just a waste of energy. But, Barry, when I was a little girl, Grandma taught me a prayer. Accept the things you cannot change, have the courage to change the things you can, and have the wisdom to know the difference.
I think someone should have told Steven that, but I doubt he would have listened anyway. I mean, he didn't listen to the Ancient One. He probably wouldn't listen to a random stranger, But at the same time, it's like, it's not hard to empathize with them. I'm sure put in the exact same situation, especially with the ability to being able to time travel, a lot of us would have done the exact same thing, probably. Loss is difficult. Whether it's a death, a breakup, any of that. And it can be tough to get over, to let go. And, with this episode, it really just proved Joker's point that one bad day can turn a normal man into a complete monster. This one was by far the best so far, and the most different. I like the action, the story, the message behind it, everything. I also loved how all the actors and actresses came back to voice the characters. That made things feel a bit more natural. The episodes are getting better and better, and this one makes me excited for the zombie episode. And Doctor Strange 2 in the Multiverse of Madness, which is supposed to be a horror movie. This episode, if anything, definitely showed us that Marvel can do a horror story. It's fun. I felt sorry for Strange though, It's like, dude really destroyed the entire universe and he became a monster. He sacrificed centuries of his life, and it's like at the end of the day, all he wanted was love. Not money, not power. He was willing to give up being the Sorcerer Supreme, all of that. He just wanted Christine, and it wasn't meant for him to have her. That sucks. But guys, let me know what you thought of this episode of What If. Leave your thoughts down below. If you like this video, please give me a like. And if you're new here, be sure to subscribe. This show, like I said, this show's getting better and better, and covering each episode, so it's pretty fun. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.